Look, I don't know if you have seen this movie that just came out some month ago, which is called The Greatest Movie Ever Sold. And
No, no,
well,
I
it's
haven't.
more or less what you are trying to do because it's the story of a guy who is trying to make a movie
Yeah.
without paying $1,
Oh, okay.
but just counting on sponsorship and product placement. And
Brilliant.
basically, he ends up by putting a price tag on him. So he just
Okay.
tried to sell himself, and you are seeing yourself at trying to sell yourself to other company, or it's just other company which are interested in the
Yeah.
Apple ecosystem and Apple stuff that came to you.
Well, the idea is, I'm very very happy in my sort of current role at Medal Mobile. I don't know if you want to know a little bit about how I became involved with the company and how sort of like the experiment came about.
That could be interesting because
Yeah.
firstly I thought that you started your experiment and then you get the job, but I think that it's the opposite.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
So, excuse me. So what happened is, I studied internet marketing at university, probably about 6, 7 years ago. Now, I couldn't afford to finish my course. I wasn't necessarily mature enough to go to university at that point, and I had to quit the course because I didn't have enough money to continue my studies. So I needed a job very, very fast to pay my debts and, learn the hard way, really. So
Yeah.
I got a job as a bin man or
Mm-hmm.
trash collector for my local council. Now, I did that for probably 5 years or so, and it's amazing how time flies. And hand on heart, I hated that job, and I knew I had a lot more to give. So I stumbled across a company called Medal Mobile,
Mm-hmm.
and
Which you are placing now
why do you
in
got
this
that?
interview.
Yeah. So I sort of found Medal Mobile. They released an iPhone app called the App Incubator. Now, people have the chance to send in ideas for iPhone apps into them. So I thought this is the opportunity I need to get my foot in the door, because I wanted to do marketing and PR work. So I submitted an iPhone app idea called Problem Halved to them. Now, they were sort of really interested in the idea.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw that as an opportunity to really make a statement about what I can do. So I sort of put together a big marketing and PR campaign around Problem Halved, and I knew the newspapers would love the story that by day I emptied dustbins and by night I developed iPhone
Yeah.
apps. So there was a lot of media attention for Problem Halved, probably back in 2009. So Medal sort of gave me a part-time job helping to promote other apps for the App Incubator, and as a result of that, probably 2 or 3 months ago, they offered me a full-time job
Mm-hmm.
as a marketing and PR executive. So I've come from absolutely nowhere. I've had an interest in technology for a long time and marketing. So what I'm doing now is absolutely phenomenal. So I'll do sort of anything to sort of like try and help promote a company
Okay.
and basically repay them for you know
The
the,
opportunity, I think.
yeah, the opportunity. Exactly. So yeah, so that's really how I came involved, how I
Okay.
came to be involved with sort of app development and marketing, really.
Okay. So this is it's really a great story. So coming fasting forward to today, they
Yeah,
just seems all things digital. They just sorted
yeah,
out a possible date for the
yeah,
announcement. So you already made some plans about starting to camp or some, or you are
yeah,
still waiting for really an official date by Apple.
yeah, exactly. When I saw the article earlier on today, on all things digital, I sort of quickly read the article, and I thought it was actually confirmed, but obviously it's not been confirmed by Apple yet. But it's looking very, very likely that it will be October.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, someone's just trying to call me, so I'll switch it off.
no problem.
uh, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, so somebody posted sorry, All Things Digital posted something online,
Yeah.
and obviously, you know,
Well,
they're
the history of the blog, the record of the blog is something like they are
yeah,
quite right many times. So it seems like a very possible date, the 4th of
yeah.
October.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I've just been put off by my phone going off. Just switched it off.
No problem.
Yeah. So fingers crossed. Yeah. It will be sort of October the 4th. So I've kind of been sort of making some plans around sort of when I'm going to roll into London and sort of set up camp. For the iPhone 5 experiment. So what I'm going to be doing as soon as I get to London, I'll be blogging on the website, iPhone5experiment.com, and then I'll be sending some tweets at Shoesmith81 as well. So yeah, I'm really, really excited because I've been planning this experiment for a good few months now, and a lot of people have commented saying that has this guy got a life or a job? But the thing is, they don't realise how hard and difficult it is to get.
And that's why I asked before if you have to deal daily with criticism and people.
Yeah, you do to an extent.
Was referred to that.
I mean, obviously, there's internet users who sort of,
No, it
internet trolls.
It surely sounds something like very crazy and very out of the ordinary, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. But I quite like a sense of debate, because if everyone had the same opinion, then it doesn't help spread the news. So
of course.
I like having people who are against it, and I obviously love people who are sort of for the experiment. So at the end of the day, it's an experiment, and I didn't really have any expectations at the beginning. And yeah, I'm just enjoying the experience, and just see what's going to happen in the future.
Well, it surely seems that for now it's really going very, very well. All the media coverage and all the attention, and also all the gadget that you received. It's already it's kind of a first confirmation of your experiment, that there is really something huge around marketing and brands and so on. That's for sure. So very last question.
Yeah,
it's a question that I ask to all the other guests in this series of interview. Is what's your favorite gadget?
My favorite gadget.
And why?
Probably the iPhone, the MacBook, and the iPad. Probably they're all about similar. Probably because I can do absolutely everything on them, pretty much. So I do a lot of reading online, and read a lot of tech sites, and that's my job now, to do that type of thing. So yeah, all my Apple products are fantastic, and my PlayStation 3 as well, because I like to play some online gaming. So yeah, pretty much Apple products all the way through. not because I'm necessarily a huge Apple fanboy, but because they sort of meet a need. I can sort of do everything I want to do it on them, and they're simple products to use as well.
Good. So Robert, thank you very much for your time. It's been a pleasure. I wish all the best for your experiment, and I can't wait to hear about the proceeding of your experiment on your blogs and your Twitter.
Yeah, feel free to get in touch with me if I'm on Skype. Give me a call if you want, and want to do an interview live from outside the store. Then we should have to schedule something like this when you are outside camping. Okay, cool. Okay, thanks again, Rob. Bye. Thank you. Thanks. Bye bye.